Alright, what's up guys, and today I got a Darius game plan for you that's going to make even the highest levels of players fold under the pressure of his bleed effect. So the main focus is going to be utilizing his bleed effect to the highest efficiency possible. I am GM ranked right now. I've been going up against some semi-pros of the game, some pros, challenger ranks, and also other GM ranked players, and this game plan has been working so good that I decided, hey, I need to start sharing what I'm doing here and teach you guys how to do this. So I'm going to be focused on showing you how to do things with Yasio and Darius, but this will work with any other character if you don't want to use Yasio. If you pick a character with good corner carry, it's going to work just fine. You can also do this without double down, but I would highly suggest you use double down for this game plan. Anyway, we're going to get into some gameplay, some live gameplay, and show you how this works there. But before we do, I want to give you a general taste of what we're going for and show you some little bit of, some mix-ups, so how to get the hit, and just general tips just to help you along the way and kind of morph your game plan into something that could be successful. So basically what we want to do is get the hit with your point character. In this case, it would be Yasio, into a combo. I'm just going to do a baby combo here, nothing too crazy. And every time you get the hit, we are going to be leading into the double down. So as you see right there, we went from the Yasio super into the Darius super. Very important because now we have a bleed effect on our enemy here. So if we set them now to block, notice that that combo did almost 600 damage. Now that they're in the corner with the bleed effect, we're going to do a simple follow-up combo. Now, this isn't meant to get the hit, but if you do get the hit, they're going to die anyway. If you don't get the hit, it's going to look like this. Okay, as you can see there, that did a decent chunk of damage if you look at the right-hand corner here. And what this is going to do is just start applying your block pressure. Since we're in the corner and Darius has such big buttons, and also you just use double down, so your assist is going to be on cooldown, so we need to buy some time for your assist to come back online. So we're going to do this, and now we're going to kind of play a waiting game. We're going to introduce some layers here. So what I like to do sometimes is I do this, and since I have such big buttons, sometimes I can get away with just kind of running forward, just a little step forward, throwing out my medium, back into the pressure. Basically, what you want to do is find something to do for an extra second that's going to make your assist come back online. So let's just say we did our supers. Our assist is on cooldown. I backed up a little bit. Okay, my assist is back. Boom. And boom. And look at that. Just that little time of waiting, we did almost, let's say, about 400, almost 500 damage of chip. So, again, let's say they're almost dead. I'm going to switch to Yasio. Look at that right there. With our assist online, we can easily do about 400 to 500 damage of chip without even risking anything. I mean, they can't parry that. They can't jump out of it. This is all true block strings, and they have to eat it, basically. So, again, they're in the corner like this. You need to buy some time. You do it once, and maybe you fish out some lows here. You can kind of jump in, do this, jump away and do this. Wait for them to jump at you and down heavy. I'll wait for them to jump at you or jump in the air in general and grab them in the air. There's a lot of different things that you can do to stop them, and I'm going to show you what I do in game in real time, just so you get a better idea of what I'm talking about. But Darius also has huge buttons, so after you do this once, you can kind of back up, do this, throw out his medium as they come forward on you. Basically, all we're doing is waiting for assist to come back. You can even do this to his S2 forward. Huge range. It is unsafe on a whiff, though, like majorly, so I wouldn't throw that out unless you know you're getting the hit. But I do throw that out quite a bit. Okay, we need to wait for our assist to come back. Oh, it's back up. Okay. And you just saw me do this here. Not this. This. You never really want to do this because you can get parried. So what I like to do is I do something like this sometimes. Then I run up. Okay. So I kind of like trick them into trying to see if they want to parry. And since they're looking for that parry, they're still blocking, right? So they can't like react to you not doing the parry. So it gives you a little opportunity to kind of run up and restart your pressure. You can even do something like this. Okay, because that has so much range to it. Boom. But anyway, once they are blocking so much, what's that here? Let's actually say that they are in the middle here. They might want to start retreating guard on these because they want to eat your chip. That's when you start looking for your mix. So let's say the retreating guard. Boom, I just hit you low. Okay. And if you hit someone low with Darius, and especially with the combo of Yasio and Darius, major combo. Big damage here. That's 640 damage just for a low. This for mixing them up. Alone, we can get 440 and the bleed effect and a good amount of push block to get them to the corner. Once they're worried about your block pressure here, let's put them on. Once they're worried about this and they don't want to eat your chip damage, they're not going to be protecting their feet as much. So start noticing that, and then you can start going for these lows. Once they are noticing that you're going for the lows and they're worried about the chip damage as well, they're going to be in a state where they're thinking of so many different things. That's when you finally mix in the high here. So your high is going to be your last resort because they can parry it, so I don't want you to throw it out willy-nilly. I want you to get them thinking about the pressure here. Oh, now they're thinking about the low. Okay, now we can finally go in and mix them up like that. With Yasio, you can also get the combo off if you have your assist. And it's a huge damage. Boom. Got the bleed effect on him. My assist is back. Look at this. Look at this. Big damage. Oh, they didn't block. They're already dead. And obviously you can follow up. I'll do an easy combo here. And they're super dead. So that is the basic game plan. You get the hit with Yasio to keep it really simple. You get the bleed effect because you did Darius's super. Then you do your pressure. So super easy, super simple. Then once they start blocking too much, you go for your lows. Then once you get gone for your lows, you go for your highs. So let's talk about Yasio real quick and how to get the hit, because it's really important that you guys understand how to actually get the hit instead of just like, it's one thing to be like, oh, just get the hit and then play the game, do your block pressure. Let's talk about actually getting the hit with Yasio. So in this game, use your assist to your advantage. Abuse the hell out of it. Don't just be like, all right, I'm Yasio, I got big normals, I'm going to go in. Oh, I missed. And then they go and punish you. Use your assist to cover your ass. Let me do that a little bit better. Oh my god. Hold on. I whiff. My assist covers me. I go in. I get the mix. Okay, something like that. Let's say I do this. Boom, I side switch. Can switch to Darius and get the sandwich, obviously, if they are still blocking. The best way to get hits, though, definitely S1 jump into assist. This is going to be your bread and butter just to get hits off, right? Boom, you got bleed. Oh, I'm going to fuck you up now. My assist is back. Look at the damage. Okay, wait, you need to stop not blocking there. But you get the general idea of what happens with Darius. I'm going to keep talking about Yasio here. So, I don't want you to approach if you don't have your assist up. If your assist whiffs, just wait for it to come back. Don't just like go in there and be like, oh, my assist whiff, I got to go attack still. Wait for it to come back. Even if it does whiff and you're at the certain range, sometimes you get right in their face. You can tag to your assist. And it's very unexpected and not a lot of people are ready for it. And you actually get like a free hit. And you aren't like negative when this happens either, so it's neutral. You both have the same amount of advantage to get the hit, but since they're not anticipating you switching out, you usually get the hit from that. So keep that in mind. I'm going to show you a lot of examples of like random times where you can abuse that, but mostly it's going to be this. You can also do something like this, just run up like that and block. I'm always blocking when I'm running up. You see, I'm blocking that. Run up, block. We're throwing this out. Oh, I whiffed. Oh, okay. Something like that. Obviously, this works too. Get the hit into your combo. Into your double down super. Look at that. That hit got me 732 damage. Now I'm going to block pressure. Oh, you got hit anyway. Okay, now you're dead. the best poke with Yasio is going to be something like this. Okay. Goes into big damage still. Nope, I whiffed right there. Yeah, make sure that doesn't whiff, by the way. It's really easy once you get it down. But the bottom line is with Yasio, he's going to be able to get the hit in so many different ways, and it all leads to big damage. Even if I just get the hit with my assists, this is usually scaled pretty good. I actually dropped the combo, but the combo's real. It doesn't usually drop. Boom. You're getting 580 damage just for this hit. Just kind of want the combo not to drop. I think I fucked it up. No, I didn't. There we go. Combo didn't drop. 580. So, hopefully you understand. The only time you ever want to run up and just like challenge them in neutral without your assist is if you have a big read on them, or maybe they're kind of challenging you and you can like kind of run up 2H them, run up and air grab them, run up and challenge them in the air. Just something like that. When you see the opening or you see a read, go ahead and approach them without your assist. But other than that, play it safe. Wait for them to approach you while your assist is being on cooldown. Say my assist on cooldown. I'm waiting for them to come to me. I don't need to come to them. Oh, my assist is up. Okay, I'm in. Super easy combo. Double down. 552 damage. Now you're in the corner. Boom, I ran up. Pressure, I did a little stagger there. And look at all that damage. I mean, it's insane, guys. This works all the time. Go up. Boom, boom. I staggered you. Stuff like this. Staggers are really big. Oh, you weren't protecting your head. Overhead. You got hit. Boom, and now you're dead. So hopefully that all makes sense. What did I talk about? I talked about the Yasio mix, right? Just do stuff like this with Darius. Call him. Got a block string like this. Super easy to do. All right. Look at that. Easy left-right mix right there. Same side mix. Okay, you can even do something like this to really mix them up. Okay. Also, this pulls them in close. You can get the mix up like that. Whoops. You can do something like this. Oh my god. Oh, I suck, but... No. There we go. Something like that. That's super tricky because they anticipate the cross-up. But then you just go overhead and you cross them up anyway, too. So, super strong. Get weird with it. Poke them. Throw that in there every now and again. You can get parried. That's why I rarely do it, right? I just throw it in every now and again. I usually throw it in like something like this. If I got my block pressure like this, I'm always using my side switch like that. Again, something like that. Hopefully get the idea. But I want to look at some actual gameplay now and just kind of break down some things from there. All right, so I got a couple of clips that I saved. I'm going to play for you guys just to kind of get an idea of what to do in a real match. These are not really in any particular order. The first two are just to show you kind of an example of when everything goes right. So let's watch these clips. I'm going to commentate as we watch them. So quick little round start here. We get the mix with Yasio right into that Darius assist just like we talked about. Getting that massive damage. And then what do? We go right into the pressure, apply that bleed with our combo. Staggered the S1 there. Went to the assist. They break out. That's okay. We have big normals to bust them up. So now we're rinse, washing, repeating. We're getting that bleed on. We got our assist going. They did not want to hold that pressure. Mind you, this is not the first game we've played together, so he knows that he can't just sit there and take the chip. So he tried to kind of do something to get out of it. Very hard to do once Darius gets going. Here's another example that's very similar. We get the hit round start against this Vi. do our Yasio combo, whatever you'd like to do, into the double down. As you can see, it's always the same kind of outcome once you get the hit. We're using our big normals to pressure them, keep them in the corner. And again, this is not the first game I played with this guy. He does not want to sit there and block. He tried to probably parry or do a button or something. And we are just relentless, trying to keep him in the corner. And just like that, you get a perfect. And just to show you, these were both Grandmasters. First guy and the second guy. So this is going to be working at the highest of ranks here. So now we got some random stuff to show you. A little bit more out of order. Going to get the hit here, apply the pressure. Don't be afraid to throw out that projectile every now and again. Letting our assist do the work. We're swapping into the Yasio. Do you see how we're letting the assist do the work? We were Darius. We let the Yasio assist do our work for us. We were Yasio. We let Darius assist do our work for us. Look at that. We're playing neutral. We're jumping back. We're not really worried about, we've seen an opening, so we went in. But we're mostly playing around our assist. And look at that. The chip damage is doing its job. We're playing around our assist. And again, another GM. And he's taken out just like that. We were patient. We didn't engage when we didn't need to. And we played around our assist. So again, S1's air into the assist here. Just showing you how that works. Kind of in a more goofy situation there. Caught them off guard. It wasn't just a neutral. We weren't just playing like normal neutral there. He was kind of chasing me hard. Using our assist to get this chip. Look at the chip. Look at the health. Just deleting away as they're blocking. Switched into our Yasio there. Get a nice little overhead, and there we go. So again, letting our assist do some work for us. Doing some staggers. Always good to mix in some staggers. Tried to go for the low there. Letting the assist do the work. And since we were blocking low, I decided to go for that overhead into the kill. Just like that. Hopefully you guys are starting to get a good idea of, a couple different scenarios here. What do we got here? Playing some neutral. See, I was playing very passive, waiting for my assist to do the work for me. Gonna get that bleed applied. Letting my assist do the work once again. I jumped in neutral there and just kind of held back and let my assist do my job, or do the job for me. Trying to fish with my big buttons in neutral here with Darius. Letting him make the first move until I get the assist call into the hit. And I swap into Yasio. Go into the super. Go into the super. And that was a kind of a goofy, that's just to show you how that can kind of catch you off guard there, that S1 jump. Throw that out there when you can. And we're in the corner here. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was supposed to show you. But here's some more S1 into assist doing some work for us. Now notice I don't just spam it. That time I just kind of jumped in neutral and threw out my assist. So you always keep it different. Don't let them get used to seeing the same thing. Kind of like how we talked about. That you want to approach it in different ways, not just S1, jump S1 assist. That was a nice little swap. I actually kind of want to rewind that. Is this the back button? Can I go back just a little bit? Just to show you how easy it is to catch people off guard. See, that was our jump normals. Okay. Jump into assist there. So watch this. I'm going to call Yasio here. I'm under a lot of pressure here. Yasio assist. I notice that I get behind him while he's in the air, so I switch out to him. So keep in mind that you can do stuff like that. Get creative. And be aware of your assist and what the enemy's doing, what you're doing with your assist calls, and all that good stuff. So if you notice there, he was doing a lot of backdashing, so we finally went for that under, that low, I mean. And since we did the low, we went for the overhead too. So he's thinking about so many different things. He does get the reversal on me, but he was thinking of so many different things that we finally just said, hey, you know what? I'm going to hit you high. You're worried about me blocking you. You're worried about me going low. I'm finally going high now. So here we're fishing out with that heavy. As you can see right there, that heavy is a massive hitbox. I think that's all I really was trying to show off in that clip. Good awareness there, the switch. Sometimes you want to be aware, like, oh shit, I'm getting chased down. My assist is called out. I'm going to switch to my assist and kind of get away scot-free. And in that case, we even got the hit. Showing off that good Yasio mix. Just kind of sprinkle it in there. He's not ready for it because I don't always do it. And then that way, when you finally do it, you get the big hits. There's a nice, a huge Yasio heavy. I wanted you to be aware of that. His down 2H, down heavy. It's very, very big. So here's like some decent not Yasio neutral, just showing you different options here. Look at that. We got out of the corner with our assist there. So they anticipated us to be in that corner stuck, but we actually switched out to Darius by calling that assist and then tagging to him. Be aware that you can do stuff like that and get out of the corner. Again, we're getting pressured heavy, going towards the corner. I called my assist, switched out to my assist, and we got out of the corner. See how I'm using my assist to kind of have good mobility and open my opponent up? Finally, we do get the down heavy. There's just so much going on. You're overloading your opponent's brain when you're doing stuff like this too, because you're just doing so many different things, right? Okay, in this case, we get a parry. And hopefully you're seeing that every time we're getting these hits, we're basically ending our routes the same way. And the game plan always relies on them being in the corner with bleed and slowly chipping away at their health. Called the assist. I was backing away, being patient. Let the assist do the work for me. And look at my big normals I'm using to abuse Alawi in the corner here. And look at that. She does not even know what to do. This is a GM player, again. It doesn't look like it when you're watching it, but when you're playing, there's just so much going on. And you're worried about so many different things that, you know, sometimes you kind of freeze up and you're trying to look for that perfect moment, but you just never let the perfect moment come. Letting the assist do the work for us. A lot of the examples I do want to, you know, I'm showing a lot of the assist examples because it's going to be the biggest part of your game. I can't stress enough that you just want to let your assist do the work. Again, look at that. We got out of the corner. That unfortunate hit right there. That's like a very rare hit, but usually we would have got out scot-free and then started our pressure. So we did our double super. Oh, this is a good case. You're going to see that a lot with both Yasio and Darius, that the combos are going to... let me actually just go back a little bit. Your combos are going to naturally lead you into punishing their break. So in this scenario, I didn't even try to do this. It was just natural. So once you start doing these combos and understanding the character, you're going to get these moments and you're going to understand them a lot better. So here we got Alawi. We are trapped in the corner. We're going to push block into our S1 to break all of those tentacles. So a good example of how to get out of Alawi pressure there. Now we got Alawi in the corner. In here, we notice that Vi, if you look back, Vi's health was so low. Even though Alawi was blocking, we decided to go for the super just to get the kill on Vi. If you could see that in the right corner, her health was very low. Using our assist to do the work, okay. Got some good mix here with Yasio. Even though we didn't have the assist, we still went for the side switch. We were jumping, we were giving her high lows, we were giving her left rights. Lots to think about. Little sandwich into the overhead with Darius here. Nice assist call into the swap. As you can see, a lot of these things are the same, but they work at a high level a lot. And that's why I'm showing a lot of the same stuff here, just so I can get in your guys' head of certain things that you always want to be looking for. I'm not going to sit and talk about every single one of them. Hopefully you can start picking up what we're doing. As you see there, if you're quick enough to, you can get the pickup on that assist call if you swap. Look at that. I'm just swapping back and forth. I'm confusing the hell out of them. Look at that. Just swapping, swapping, swapping. Being very tricky. Using my assist to do the work is the name of the game, guys. Okay, we're going to break out of jail with Darius here. It's all about the push block into the S1. And just like that, we even get the kill on Alawi. So, easy way to get out of the pressure, the Alawi pressure. Going to do it again here. It's your go-to way of getting out of there. Even got the side switch because we're up close and got the jump over that we talked about in training mode there. Even got the grab at the end. Okay, we've seen them charging up. We got the parry. Going into our normal combo. We got the crumble. Pick up the damage. And now I assume that we're going to get the bleed. Oh, then they're not blocking. Big no-no. Let's see what happens here. Our assists are going to do the work for us. And you've guessed it. We're going to do our combo into the double down. And guess where we're going? Into the corner to apply our pressure. Now our assist is still coming online, so I'm taking my time. They called their assist. And I started my pressure again. Chip away at their health. Into the side switch with Yasio. Gonna do an easy combo. And get the kill. Letting the assist do the work. We miss it out. Look at that. See, they had the hard knockdown, and we were close enough, so we did our jump over cross up there. Very dirty move. Letting our assist do the work. We didn't get the hit, so we're patient. We're playing a little bit of neutral here, but mostly patient. Get the hit again. We're going to go in. They break. And look at that. I got the read on them that time. That's why I ran up. A lot of times when people do Fury, they run up on you. So it's not a bad idea to, meet them halfway and then mash your light button when you're halfway across the screen. While, you're running towards them, they're running towards you. So again, it's not all just about playing around the assist. Every now and again, when you get that read. Oh, here's something very important. When you do this in the corner, when you go Yasio super into Darius, and they tech in the air, you can hit them. You get a free combo there. They broke out of it, but you can get a whole combo off that. So that's something I want you guys to be aware of. I talk about that in my first guide. So if you need to look back to my first video there, first guide rather, it goes a little bit more into detail about that. So big damage here. Punishing them with my big normals. Okay, not much to talk about there apparently. I think this is just an example of me getting the read and running up and hitting light. So although I stress to always be playing around your assists, again, when you get the read and when you feel the moment is yours, definitely go for it and run up light, run up heavy, run up stab, whatever you need to do, whatever you think is going to get you that hit. If you do it a lot, and then look at that, we get the chip for the win, by the way. So if you notice yourself running up a lot and not getting the hit, though, that's why I am stressing to... and this is SQ. This is actually I actually beat them 2-0. This is a tournament goer and a YouTuber, Squirrel147. What did we do to them? So again, a very high level player here. Hit him with the S1, switched out to Darius, and then continued on with the pressure, which forced the breakout for them. So I really hope this isn't just a bunch of nonsense and you guys are understanding the importance of why I'm showing these clips in particular. And I hope you also see the pattern of the game plan of what I'm always trying to do here. More than not, a lot of these clips are showing assists into Darius into bleed and then the corner pressure. So I get the bleed here. Oh, I don't even know what that clip was about. Let's see. Got some Yasio pressure. Did a little bit of mix here with Yasio. See if we finish the combo out and go into, you guessed it, Super into super. Straight into the corner pressure. They hit us out. Okay, not too much there. Showing off that Yasio mix once again. Very, very strong with this team. This is another really good player. Feathereth. So showing how you can escape that corner by calling the assist and tagging in and out. Baited the block, or the parry rather, into the corner. You got the bleed. We got the crumble. Massive damage incoming. And now we can apply our pressure. And look at that chip. Dad. I want to play that one more time so you can really see that. We did massive damage. Look how much health they still have. 300 health. Gone just like that. So very important stuff. Very big stuff here. This person only has a little bit of health, and I'm still playing it very safe. I'm not just rushing in there. Oh, well, that clip is over for some reason. I don't even know what some of these clips are, to be honest. So we get the hit here. Into the bleed. Oh, well, that was it. What the hell are some of these clips? I'm not going to lie. Oh, well, this one is obvious, right? Going to be doing that massive chip damage. Look at the health. Just slowly getting deleted. Got the parry. This is going to be big damage. And again, I'm doing like the same thing over and over again. But guess what? It works over and over again. I think that was also there to show you. You don't always want to, when they hit your assist. Let's watch that one more time. So when you're in a spot like this and they hit your assist, you can either jump over and hit them, or you do something like this. Just kind of stab them. I like to jump over and hit, but you don't want to do it too much because then they start down heavying. But don't let them just beat up your assist for free. And again, massive 2H into the Teemo punish there. So pretty big stuff there. His 2H is massive. I think that's all I was trying to show off there. So do not be afraid to throw out Yasio's 2H. Assist calling the combo here. Boom, boom, boom. You already know what we're going to go into. Into the corner pressure. Look at that. We got Yasio too. Ran up, did some more damage. We got our assist. Look at that. We're going to watch that just one more time because that's such a good example. We did our damage. They were at 100% health, guys. Now they're at 50% health. Look at it. Look at their chip. Slowly going away. Look at their chip. And they finally get hit because they know that they can't hold it. So that was literally 100-0. Good little mix-up from Yasio is all I'm trying to show there. And we got the corner pressure. And look how this went from basically an even game to now they are just not doing well. And look at that. We're chipping. We're not even in the corner, but look at all that chip that we did. Massive chip. Let's look at it one more time. They had about half health. Little under half health after this combo. We get them back in the corner, but they roll out. So what do? Look at the chip. Holy moly, guys. Look at that. Now they got like nothing left. I'm waiting for my assist to come back. Didn't need it because we hit the medium. So again, assist madness. We're just using and abusing our assist here into our super, and corner pressure. Massive damage. Look, we staggered that time. Don't be afraid to get tricky and throw in some staggers. All right, good break there. So we got our mix again that we like to do. Got the bleed effect on him. Using our big buttons and assists to apply that pressure. Baited out the break. And look at that. Our big buttons picked up the rest. Oh, we're back to the beginning. All right. So anyway, hope this all made sense to you. I hope this wasn't just a bunch of nonsense. This part of it, showing you these little clips and going through, little decisions like that. If this guide helped, please let me know. I'm not sure if this was the best way to kind of show this game plan off, but I hope it was. I hope it all made sense. And I'm going to be posting some matches, like full matches in the future. Probably my next video will be a full set against a high-level player. So hope this helped, guys. Let me know how it does for you. Thank you for watching. Peace.